have a small token of our appreciation to Examiners Metropolitan Serapion. See if I can open it. Let me read the citation. CEF Investing in Youth, Catholic Educational Foundation extends its greatest gratitude to His Eminence Metropolitan Serapion for 20 years of support, commitment, and blessings, together passionate and successful.
I wish to congratulate the Coptic Educational Foundation for this 20th anniversary, and with all this successful work. So I want to express my congratulations for the CEF for the achievements through this 20 years. And I used to attend almost all the celebration of the CEF through these years, and to speak about the organization. But today, I want to speak about the founder of the organization, because any great work is based on vision. And if you have the right vision, then you will have the right work and to continue in the right path, because many organizations start but do not continue and deviate. But this organization is blessed by to have a visionary founder, which is Nabi Yusuf, and we recognize his vision, which led this organization to continue, and I'm sure will continue for many years to come. But what was his vision, which he shared with me from the beginning? His vision is based in two important aspects. Number one is to focus on education. And I don't want to repeat and speak again about the importance of education, because already said before. But the importance of this vision is to continue focusing on education. Many organizations started, and there is something in the work of organization and the people would call the problems of success. When you be successful, maybe the success leads you to deviate. Many organizations started by focusing on certain area, and by the success they included many other areas. But what is good in this organization, the CEF, which I see is always focusing on foundation, not to go deviate for other areas of the service. And that's why, even if they develop the work, but they continue to develop in the same direction, education. They started by the education of the youth. And as we noticed, the early immigrants who came to the United States, most of them, they were professionals, focused in education of their kids, and we haven't many of the kids to join higher education. But unfortunately, by the time, this trend is not becoming as it was. And one of the unique things of our Coptic community is the high level of education in comparison, and the percentage of highly educated people among the Coptic community is high in comparison with other communities, not the number, but the percentage. And we want to continue with this. That's why we focus on the high schoolers, how to help them to join the university, and now we see how they extended it to different areas. And of course, you heard about the great achievements which happened through all these years, and you see the fruit of it, some of them who achieved the she was granted the award of merit achievement. Now she's speaking as one who is working and expresses gratitude for the organization. But the second element, which is very important element too, is the relationship with the church. We have a history, unfortunately, a bad history of tension between association and the church. And when a group is starting an organization, either this church to be under the church, this organization to be under the church, or to fight or compete with the church. And one of the good things which I see as a model in CEF is how to achieve this balance between being an organization which is independent, financially, administratively, under the church. I mean that church is a clergy, or the church as organization. Of course, all of you are the church. But at the same time, is working within the vision of the church in service. And I always feel that is the Coptic community has many needs. The church as organization cannot fulfill all these needs. Another of the lists, the church have always have a vision about how to respond to this need, and then opens the door for the members of the community who can fill and work, even if they are working independently, in forming an organization and helping on the church. And we say, you see this harmony between the CEF and the church. And as it's mentioned, they are working in many churches. The churches are open for them. We feel that all this work is done is for the benefit of our community at the end. We didn't think at the beginning, these people will go and form organization, why we the church form another organization for education, otherwise they will take the people, they will take the money. But we felt that is working together is very important for the future of us. And I want this model to be repeated, because we are facing a lot of challenges, and the church have to focus on the mission of bringing everyone perfect in Jesus Christ, and encourage the members of the church who have very different talent and to organize themselves and form organization and work within the vision of the church, not in competition with the church. And I just highlighted these two elements in the vision of Nabi Yusuf and I'm appreciating they keep how they started and how they developed within this mission.